Welcome back to my channel, and first of all, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, The Hungry Dentist. And today I have a very exciting dish to present, and with lots of healthy ingredients. Basically it's a rice with chicken stew, but mainly it's aubergine based. Then I have 2 pieces of organic boneless chicken. I've got 1 potato. The potato doesn't go to the dish, but I'm going to tell you my secret, which normally my daughters love it, and they don't eat rice without this potato, but it goes somewhere. And I've got fennel, I've got onion and garlic, mushroom, again lots of fibers and health beneficial. Here I've got some interesting spices. I've got sweet paprika, I've got salt with some herbs inside. I've got turmeric, which is again turmeric, one of those healthiest spices. Extra virgin olive oil. I've got some chopped tomato and lemon, fresh lemon as well. I'm going to start by removing the skin of aubergine. And the aubergine, it gives you a very kind of bitter taste. So what you can do when you cut in these kind of thick pieces, what you add a little bit of salt and let the water drain out of the aubergine, and losing the bitterness and taste delicious. You can eat obviously aubergine fresh as well, and when I'm cooking always, and the best part of the aubergine is this part, in my opinion, and always I remove them and eat it before I drain. Chopping onion. My garlic, you can finely chop them or you can crush them. And it's got lots of type of antibiotic, very strong antioxidant, and it's good for if you're having cold or normally my wife give fresh garlic after leaving for a minute or 2 with a bit of honey, fresh garlic, and it's always good. And normally they don't catch cold or they are quite, and also is very good for immune system as well. Let onion fry for 5 minutes. I'm going to chop the fennel. I don't need to put all of it, probably is enough with half. It just make it more interesting and give you a nice aroma. Wow. Remember, fennel is a bit hard, so I would put the fennel after my chicken fries, and probably even before my mushrooms, because it needs to fry a little bit more. So my spices, as I said, all these ingredients is part of obviously salt. These are just dry vegetables, and sweet paprika, turmeric, and fenugreek, and each of them has got health benefits. Kind of the spices mixed with the onion. Okay, now I'm going to add my chicken in. You can do vegetarian. Instead of, I would do one probably vegetarian stock instead of obviously chicken. You can add tofu instead of chicken, so it can be vegetarian, this dish. I'm going to put a lid on this for around 5 minutes. Okay, this is my rice. It's around 1 cup of rice, and it's going to feed around 3 to 4 people. I put in some water, some warm water. You can leave it for a few hours, but I did it like in 10 minutes, and a pinch of salt. Remember, this one we're going to wash it later, so it's just the salt is going to give a tiny taste to the rice. And the water starts, the juice start kind of coming out from the aubergine. It's quite bitter, and obviously because it's, and then now I'm gonna wash them or rinse them. Kind of dry them a little bit. Otherwise, if you put it in the hot oil, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna end up to A&E. The aubergine, if you don't fry them first, or obviously not putting in the oven, and become quite soft when you put adding to your stew. So if you fry it for a few minutes, then it takes the whole texture. So it's gonna taste even much nicer. Okay, I'm gonna add some olive oil. You can add as much as oil as you want, or nothing at all. And obviously it's gonna fry it. So the rice is cooking and the aubergine is gonna fry nicely. Then I think it's the time to add my fennel to my chicken. Wow, already feel the taste and smell of the spices. Put my fennel into it. Look at the color of the chicken, so beautiful. This because of the paprika and also turmeric. To give it nice and beautiful color. Now I'm gonna put the lid back. I'm gonna cut the mushroom. Some chefs, they like to remove the end of the mushroom, but I keep everything. The rice is cooking, and I will show you it needs to be kind of quite soft, but not mushy. My aubergine, check it time to time that it's not going to be over fried. This is the type of rice I use, is a long grain and basmati rice. It's been quite long, and if you compare with fresh dry rice, it's almost double size, and also it doesn't become very soft. So tastes nicer, structure is better, and texture also. Just look at that, how long it is. My rice is ready. Can easily break it. And medium soft, I would say. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rinse the rice. And wash all the starch up. If you look at here how long they are, the way it should be. Let the water drain. Then look at the aubergine. Look at how nice the color is. I'm gonna add some more . Also, I'll give you another tip with aubergine. In this stage, if you chop very fine and small bits with a bit of paprika and a bit of salt, then let it obviously cool down, and then mix it with yogurt. And it's a beautiful and delicious side dish you can eat. So aubergine and yogurt. A bit of garlic, if you add a little bit of fresh garlic, beautiful. I'm going to taste the chicken. Heaven. My chicken is ready. Aubergine is frying. The rice is almost ready. So now is the time to add my chopped tomato. almost 200 grams of chopped tomato. You can use fresh tomato as well, but because it's a skinless tomato, I prefer to use this one. So I add some hot water as well and mix everything together. Okay, let this one cook for another 10-15 minutes. I'm going to chop my potato in a thin, very thin slices. I'm going to add a bit of oil. I put my slices of potato at the bottom. This we call it Tahdig in Iranian. And when I remember when I was a kid, me and my brother, we were fighting about this, who's gonna get more and then again my kids, still they fighting. The little one says I want more, and then the bigger one says okay, then gets a few more slices. So then I'm gonna add my rice. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of saffron, and you need that much. So it's been ground, saffron, and otherwise it looks a bit more very thin. It's been grinded and also mixed with a tiny, very tiny sugar that obviously become a little more powdery. I'm gonna add to my rice. Wow, what a beautiful smell of saffron. I add saffron to almost any dish I make, any stew, any rice, and it gives you amazing taste and flavor. Add a cloth. This is the trick of making a best rice. You need to put this one. Obviously, this is going to drain all the evaporations of the water, and then it stays here, so it doesn't go away. So it's kind of soak in here and then make a beautiful texture and taste to the rice. Okay. Okay. Now it's ready to put it on cooker. Put this one here. Make sure the cloth is not gonna go down, otherwise it's gonna burn it. Now, the rice needs around 15 to 20 minutes to steam, and the chicken is almost ready. I will add my aubergine to it, and then let it for another 10 minutes to cook, and then it's ready. Okay, I'm gonna add my aubergine. Add a little bit of hot water again. I'm gonna let this one cook again for another 10 to 15 minutes till the rice is ready. Amazing. The flavor of fennel, lemon, and garlic, oh, second to none, I have to say. Make sure the aubergine kind of cover it a bit in the juice, and all the taste and flavor goes to the aubergine as well. Another 10 minutes, done. So the stew or aubergine dish is ready and it's not dense anymore. Okay. Bit of fresh parsley. It's gonna give a nice aroma. See, the rice is ready, and it just even sizzling noise coming from the crispy part. If you want to know a trick to when the rice is ready, what I do normally, I wet my finger and it should make a kind of sizzling noise. Put a bit of water on that. Basically, it separates the crispy potato, put it. Voila. Lovely taste. And you can eat this one, dip it in the sauce, and also eat. There are restaurants in London and anywhere in the world if you go, you can actually order a dish called tadig, which is the crispy part, and with any stew you want. So tadig and aubergine or tadig for any other Iranian dish, and just the tadig at the crispy part, and it's not basically the soft rice. So I think I did a good job. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Hungry Dentist, of course, and you will enjoy, and there are lots of exciting video will coming up, because I have this gentleman that they're going to do lots of videos for me, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy with the new and exciting dishes. Thank you.